Good evening, all parents, um, students, and fellow faculty members, and head of the departments across the institute. So, welcome to the virtual open house 2021, an eye-opening session on liberal arts education and how Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science is aiding the students to achieve a holistic kind of development. So, this session will take you uh, to understand what is liberal arts education and how it will build a holistic development for the students community and how they will be giving back to the society. I request batch 2020 Ashutosh Kabra to start with a welcome note.
Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to each and every one of you on the behalf of Department of Management, distinguished principal, respected staff and teachers, and my dear fellow students and parents. Welcome to the class Virtual Open House 2021. I'm sure you all have been eagerly waiting for this day to know about the college and the life you all will experience after schooling here. The college was established with the goal of providing excellent learning experience for students as well as great forum for them to showcase their abilities. Beginning with a few institution courses, our college has expanded to include postgraduate and certificate programs as well. Other than educational achievements, class also appreciates and encourages development in the field of sports, art, and culture. Every regulation in our college is given equal importance such that students have the ability to grow their personalities holistically. I now call upon Ms. Prabha to elaborate on the institution. Thank you all for being patient and once again.
Thank you, Ashutosh, for the warm welcome. Good evening, all. I am Ms. Prabha, Assistant Professor of Management, and I feel privileged today to talk about the institution, Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science. CLASS, as we call it shortly, was established in the year 2018 and is an institution born out of rich legacy, strong vision, and great commitment of Sakti Group of companies. CLASS is a part of Kumaraguru institutions built by the dynamic vision of the founder chairman, Dr. N. Mahalingam. Though people of Tamil Nadu know well about him, I would like to highlight few points about Arutchelvar Dr. N. Mahalingam. He was the founder group of companies, an industrial conglomerate operating in sugar, automobiles, finance, distilleries, power, and logistics. He was also the founder chairman of Kumaraguru institutions, comprising of Kumaraguru College of Technology, Kumaraguru Business School, Kumaraguru Institute of Agriculture, and the CLASS. Dr. Mahalingam was a great philanthropist, educationalist, and politician. He was a recipient of several prestigious awards like Padma Bhushan in the year 2007, Honorary Consul from the Government of Mauritius during 1989 to 92. He also served as the member of Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly from the year 1952 to 1967. The group has around 65 companies, 10 higher education institutions, 11 schools, and 5 community centers. Now we can have a quick overview of Kumaraguru institutions. Kumaraguru College of Technology was established in the year 1984, and the present strength is 5,374 students with 14 departments and 375 faculty. Kumaraguru B School was started in 2005, and its present strength is 358 students offering 2 programs with 19 faculty. Kumaraguru Institute of Agriculture commenced from 2014, and the current strength is 100 students in 7 departments with 28 faculty. Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science CLASS kicked off from 2018 and has a strength of 856 students with 10 departments and 45 faculty members. CLAS is an affiliated college of Bardiyar University, a state university in Coimbatore. Bardiyar University is ranked 13 among the universities in India by NIRF, National Institutional Ranking Framework of 2021. The programs offered by CLAS are through 4 schools: School of Finance, Business and Economics, offering Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Commerce with Professional Accounting, Bachelor of Arts in Economics, Bachelor of Business Administration with International Business, PhD in Commerce, PhD in Business Management, and School of Social Sciences offers Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Bachelor of Science in Data Science. School of Communication and Humanities offers Bachelor of Science in Visual Communication, Bachelor of Arts in English Literature, PhD in Tamil language. And School of Social Work offers the PG program, Master of Social Work. All the programs are based on the holistic education model of CLAS, which is built on the philosophy of liberal arts education and as a futuristic approach of OECD's Learning Framework 2030. This T-shaped skill individual is the educational design of liberal arts approach of CLAS, creating both broad and deep knowledge and building deep generalists. The horizontal stroke in this T refers to the opportunities offered to collaborate across disciplines and gain broad interdisciplinary knowledge and use those competencies in life, which is gained through expert conversations, industry projects, interdisciplinary workshops, study visits, research, international online courses, community volunteering, internships, sports and extracurricular activities, value education, industry certifications, Super 60 and Leadership Council, student seminars, clubs and forums, immersions in space and career readiness, called as CLAS Edge program. And broad interdisciplinary knowledge is also gained through professional courses such as CA, CMA, CS, ACCA, diploma programs, India study visits, leadership camps, foreign languages, Kumaraguru Civil Services Academy, sports and fitness coaching, entrepreneurship boot camps, campus startups, higher education readiness, called as CLAS Edge Plus program. The vertical stroke of the T refers to the expert in-depth knowledge the student will gain in the specific domain he or she chooses, which will be disciplinary, interdisciplinary, epistemic, and procedural through the core, allied, skill-based, and value-added courses designed by the Bardiyar University. The courses that BBA students will take up will be elaborated in later slides, and these courses will be enriched by the teaching pedagogy of our faculty. So to experience it, you can now listen to a small presentation on artificial intelligence and innovation management by Dr. Umarani, Professor of Management. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Prabha ma'am. Good evening, one and all present here. I am Dr. Umarani, Professor in School of Management. I'm going to take you through the topic Artificial Intelligence and Innovation Management. Let us quickly go through this topic. So, anyone who creates something new is called as innovation. Adopt or die is the universal truth of business. In any business area, making decisions is a natural and integral part of any company management process. Whether it is a small family business or a huge MNC, decision making is very important. At some point or another, they all need to make decisions to ensure their continual operations. In the past, managers relied on their own experience and their guesswork. But now, today, managers cannot make decisions uh, on a guess. They have to make the decisions in a logical way, well-informed way. They have to make the decisions. So that is why they use data to make the decisions. So when we are talking about the data, data is the new business model. So when we talk about the data, we have four types of data. First one is volume data. Like if you take, for example, if you wanted to design a sales pattern for a particular season in a year, say for example, Jan, Feb, March, you're taking 10 years data for all the 3 months you're taking, and you're going to find out the seasonal pattern, how people purchase, what type of products are demanded. So in that case, you use the data, previous data, big data, huge data to make the decisions for the current pattern. And the second comes variety data. So data are available in structured and unstructured format. So we can take those data and make the decisions, use those data for making decisions as we are needed in the business. Then we will be having a lot of live streaming happening immediately in a fraction of seconds. We take those data and make the decisions. So that is called as velocity data. And coming to data uncertainty, so if we want to predict future based on the past, we can predict that this is how the future is going to be. So in the present business scenario, digital technologies were combined with AI to become more efficient and innovative. So nothing is constant in the present scenario. Everything is changing faster and faster. So let us quickly go through the changes that takes place in the industry, how it has taken place in the industry right from 1780 onwards. So the first phase of the industry, we call it as Industry 1.0. We call this phase as mechanization phase, which is in the 1780. So mass production and looms were operated by humans, and steam engines were used. And then we entered into the second phase of industry, that is Industry 2.0. We call this phase as electrification. This has happened in 1870. So in this particular phase, mass production were done using assembly line, bureaucratic workplaces were created, electricity was introduced, telegram and telephonic services were used for simplifying the communication process. And then we entered into the third phase, Industry 3.0 in 1970. So here completely computer and automation has taken place. So we used like the first programmer, Ada, has developed the program for Charles Babbage, and personal computers were established and it was used in the industries to ease the operations. And then we entered into Industry 4.0. Now we are in this stage, which we call it as digitalization. We are responding faster, and we are adopting to the changes and that is happening in the market. Tastes, preference changes in the market is immediately adopted by us, and we make changes in the business. So we use the data analytics, we use AI technologies for making decisions. And then the future of the industry is going to be personalization phase, which we call it as Industry 5.0. So here what they're going to do is the human intelligence and the mission is going to work in harmony with cognitive computing. So we are going to put back the human in the production process, collaborative with the robots. So that is what it's going to happen in the Industry 5.0. So AI is called as innovative business practices. So AI, like how AI is going to be used in the businesses, like we are going to, machines is going to think like humans and they're going to act. So when we talk about the artificial intelligence, there are 4 ways through which we can use this artificial intelligence in business. The first one is assisted intelligence. So here, human will make the decision, how the decisions are made by the human beings is based on the artificial intelligence. As I was telling you about the departmental store. So based on the data, we take the decision. Next comes augmented intelligence. So here, like suppose say for example, if we are going to if you're going to play a game in the mobile or in the app, so when you make a move, when you're playing a chess game, you're making the coin moves and the machine reads it and it will adapt to it. So that is augmented intelligence. Next comes automation intelligence. So here everything is automated. Everything is existing tasks are automated. So coming to the autonomous intelligence, here like self-driving cars. So different they will operate without human assistance. So that is automated intelligence. So we are having I've just given some 7 ways through which AI is effectively used in the business. I just highlighted 7 points because of the time constraint. So the first one is automated customer interaction. So like all the queries will be answered automatically. Suppose if you take in healthcare industry, they can use this. So when a patient is asking some question, he will get the answer immediately. So that is how the AI is used for automated customer interaction. And coming to the personalized experience. So here, suppose when we want to buy, if I want to buy a laptop online, if I'm searching in the Amazon, automatically all the models and prices, everything gets displayed, everything is shown to me. So I can easily make the decision. So that is personalized experience. And coming to the effective data mining. So all the data which is available is being sorted and it is being used for making the decision. Say, for example, in a retail industry, the industry can predict that this is what the product that is going to be demanded in the next month. So they can make the decisions. This is done based on artificial intelligence. And coming to real-time customer assistance. So here, like suppose if I buy a smartphone, all the accessories related to smartphones which can be purchased along with smartphones get displayed immediately to me. So that is called as real-time customer assistance. So their AI is being used. And forecasts and predictions. So if you take the Google Map, so if you want to find out how much time it takes for you to reach a particular destination, so when you on the Google Map and when you look at the Google will record the speed of the speed and the movement of the traffic, and based on that they say that within 20 minutes you will reach, within 30 minutes you will reach. So this is how the forecasts and predictions are done. I'm just giving one example for it. And improved operations. So like suppose if the Walmart wanted to take the stock, they can use robots for taking the stock, taking the inventory status. So that is improved operations. That is how they can improve the operations. And if you say, for example, if you want to go for, if you go to Amazon Go, so when you enter there, immediately you just swipe your identity card and you just go there, you shop everything and you just go out, walk out of the shop. So whatever you have taken, whatever the products you've taken from that shop is digitally recorded, and immediately the next minute the bill comes to your mail. So that is how the operations are improved. And even for recruitment process, AI is going to be effectively used in the future to identify the right skilled person, talented person for the particular job. So these are all the ways through which AI is being effectively used in the business. So without AI, nothing is going to happen in the future. So whatever we are learning in the business management, we have to connect it with this AI technology and we have to find out how it is being used. So I hand over the session to Dr. Dayal Rajan, who will take you through the department, what activities will be taken in the department. Over to you, Dayal sir.
Thank you to Ashutosh Kabra for giving a good welcome note, and thank you, Ms. Prabha, for giving a note on Kumaraguru institutions, and thank you, Dr. Ruma, for your presentation on artificial intelligence and innovation management. So let's have a small snap of School of Management, I mean the Department of Management. Before jumping into this presentation, I just want to give only one note to the parents and the students, those who are attending this session. Kindly be relaxed and try to understand the importance of liberal arts education and how this liberal arts education is going to rule the world, and how the industries are emerging, and how this liberal arts education is going to fill the gap in the modern industry setup. I mean, the upcoming industry 5, either in the 4.0 or in the 5.0. This is not the matter of getting gold medal. This is not the matter of securing first rank in the university. This is the matter of how we are going to survive in the society in a better way. So don't think that this is a kind of a presentation where we're talking about engineering or artificial intelligence or blah, blah, anything else. This is all about shaping a career where Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science has the responsibility to give a clear picture about where your kids want to be and where as a student you want to be in future. So as an institute, we got the responsibility to share something much important to you. As a faculty, as an academician, it's the responsibility of us to show you the right way where you can land and you can get success. Let's come to the School of Management, an interesting department of Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science with experienced faculty across industry, where the average teaching experience of the faculty member is around 16.5 years, with a diverse experience. Myself, Dayala Rajan, from a textile background, textile and management background. We can see Dr. Prabha, who is specialized in human resource. We can see Dr. Nandini, specialized in finance. We can see Dr. Uma Rani, specialized in HR analytics, and our vice principal, Dr. Shanti, specialized in knowledge management. So, and we got an average industry experience of 22 years, specialized in different areas. And when we talk about the School of Business Management, we are offering two different programs. One is BBA, which was started in the year 2018. And this year we are going to launch BBA International Business, an allied program under Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science. So we can start with Bachelor of Business Administration, BBA, which was launched in the year 2018. So this BBA program, I think my presentation is visible. Can anyone of you respond to it, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. So this BBA introduced the students to kind of management theories and concepts, and it trains them to apply those theories to solve important business issues, whatever the issues it may be, and wherever the issues it may be. It may be in your family business, or it may be where you have employed, or it may be in your startup, what you're going to start in future. So this Bachelor of Business Administration course, it revolves around 13 key business areas, 13 key business areas where you will learn about business environment, you learn about the organizational behavior, economics, finance, psychology, production, marketing, business law, information system, advertising, and entrepreneurship. So with interactive and learning in Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science is not like other colleges. Here, there is no matter of comparison. Whenever we go for shopping, we used to compare the products, which is best. Here, there is no part of comparison. We are standalone liberal arts institute with a focus of values. So our teaching pedagogy is not comparable with other institutes. As I used to recall again, it's a standalone liberal arts institute where our course will help you to reach the entrepreneurial and family business ambitions by integrating the decision thing, by integrating with a research, by giving you an addition curricular and co-curricular activities, which will end up in a holistic kind of development. So when you just go through the curriculum of both BBA and BBA International Business, the fonts will be a little bit smaller. So don't mistake us. There are 6 semesters spread across. If you just go for an overview, the first 2 semesters, the first year you will be having language with the basics of management, where students will be learning the principles of management and the business environment, along with an allied paper that's on mathematics, and you will be having a value education paper. From the third semester, the core learning, I mean, in the T education, you would have seen the deeper learning in the domain, right? That will start, where you will be start learning the key business areas and the concepts of key business areas like marketing management, or it may be of production management or human resource management, management information system. That's how it travels to the 6 semesters. And when it comes to international business, students, you will be the international business curriculum will make you to understand the management theories and concepts, how it has been applied across the globe, the business practices across the globe, how the resources are utilized across the globe, how human resource management, out of the practice of managing human resource across the globe, how you can take up your family business, or you can just launch a startup that can do business across boundaries. That's the small difference between BBA and BBIB. But when it comes to execution part, BBIB stand apart from BBA. Where BBA, you will be having a deeper understanding about how the business can be done in a nationwide. When it comes to international business, it will take you beyond the boundaries, how business practices and concepts and theories are there across the boundaries. So you may be having a question, how the teaching pedagogy will be. Don't ever think about that we will be having a regular classes where all the 60 students will be there in the class. The faculty will come, where dictate the sessions, and you will go for taking notes and other thing. This is a kind of pedagogy where teaching learning process will be equally weighted. We will teach you to learn, okay, and you will learn to teach. So for example, let me tell you, if there is a subject called principles of management, I'm not just talking about other colleges. In Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science, you can take a subject called Principles of Management, where you will be learning the basic concepts and theories of management. I think students with a business management background in +2, you would learn about the theories of management, the functions of management. We will make you to understand what is really happening in industry, how planning is done. For example, if you go for functions of management, you'll be having different functions called post-GAB, planning, organizing, staffing, directing, reporting, and budgeting. Yeah, I'm sure we faculty will teach you, and we will make you to understand what are the functions of management, and we will bring you industry experts, and they will give you an expert from industry will come to your place. They will visit to your classroom, and they will tell you how planning is really done in a corporate level. So I'm sure there will be no, people used to say that there is always a gap between the industry and academic. Not at all. We always try to fill the gap, and there is no gap should be there. So where industry experts will visit your classroom, they used to tell how the planning and organizing other basic functions of management is taken over in a corporate. You will have a chance to interact with industry experts. Okay, this is not only for one subject. This is for all the subjects for the entire 6 semesters. Okay, we got an academic plan where each and every core subject should have 2 expert conversations. If it was a principles of management, 2 important concepts has to be addressed by an expert from an industry. If it was an organizational behavior, if it was a human resource management concept, whatever it may be, each and every core paper across the 6 semester has to be addressed by 2 experts for each and every subject. Not only this expert conversation, we will give you hands-on training. Okay, workshop will be given to you, and this workshop is again by the experts and by the corporate trainers, where all these workshops, the workshops modules are tailor made. It is not a common workshop what you've done. It's a tailor made workshop. Okay, and we will motivate the students to take seminars, and we will give you certificate course. Each and every semester students will go for a certificate course of 30 hours as per the UGC norms. I can challenge only few institutes in the state are doing it, where the certificate course are customized based on the student's need. We will not give just like that a certificate course which is available there in the market. We will take all those certificate courses. We will just talk with the students. We will go for a brainstorming session with the students. We will identify the need of the students. We will identify the need of the industry. Based on that, the certificate courses will be designed and that will be offered to the students. This is for both BBA and BBIB, how the teaching pedagogy is. And we will give real-time projects for the students, and we will motivate the students to go for internship. Each and every end of at the end of each and every semester, a student has to go for an internship. This internship is to understand and to connect personally with the corporate. That will help you in placement. That will give you a better understanding to take care of your family business and to start a new business in future. So we motivate you, and our future center will support you how to go for an internship. Then it's come to BB International Missile, which is going to get launched by this academic year. This is a elite program of Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science, where the concepts and theories of international business will be handled by the experts, by the international experts. And this, we got a training program, we got a certificate program, we got a skill development program. International study visit will be there, where students here will be once in a year, they will be taken to the collaborated foreign universities like Manchester Metropolitan University, Swinburne University, Australia, and Asia Pacific University, Malaysia, where students will be taken to those universities and students will learn a short-term course over there. And you will get a chance to interact with the international experts and industry peoples, and you can create a network with the students over there. And at the end of the program in BBAB, at the end of the program, where students will be given an option, and it's mandatory for BBIB students to come. 2 years you will be here, and the final year there is a chance of doing your final year in Manchester Metropolitan University, where you can get 2 degrees, a BBA IB from Bharatiya University and a BA Hons from Manchester Metropolitan University. And after this, what I'm going to do, if you're interested in higher education and abroad, where Manchester Metropolitan University is they're opening their doors with MSc Entrepreneurship with scholarship, where our Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science students will be given with a scholarship to pursue your MSc Entrepreneurship in Manchester Metropolitan University. So during this lockdown, there are a lot of questions flying around the parents' mind and in students' mind. How, because of this pandemic, we don't know what's going to happen in future, but it's our responsibility, and we are proud to show how we, Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science, has successfully landed and successfully completed an academic year with the help of technology. During this pandemic, where institutes and even big universities are struggling to identify the platform, how to take care of their academic thing, where our management and our planning team have come up with a plan where a hassle-free academic cycle has been planned, where students were given with exclusive ID with the support of Microsoft Teams. Classes has been scheduled in a way so that that it will not disturb, and we make sure that students will not their time will not get waste on screens. So the entire session has been split into sync and async sessions, where faculty will record the videos and they will post it in the platform. Students will go through those videos and they will come back and they will have a consultation, they will have an interaction with the faculty. And we have also given a platform where The exams has been conducted virtually. And when it comes to collaborations, we got collaborations with Harvard Business School Online, Harvard Business Publishing, Manchester Metropolitan University, Swinburne, IBM, British Council, Vadvani Foundation, ESL IIT Madras, EDIA Tamil Nadu, and Department of Science and Technology. What these collaborations are going to, how students are going to get benefit out of these collaborations. So by these collaborations, students can get benefit out of a summer immersion program, a student exchange program, as students can travel abroad. Skill development courses are available with Harvard Business School and Harvard Business Publishing. Foundation and advanced courses in entrepreneurships are conducted by Vadvani Foundation to enhance the entrepreneurial thought among the students community, and industry-based projects and simulations are available there in Harvard Business Publishing. British Council is offering a course for your higher education, and incubation support is provided by the EDA Tamil Nadu and Department of Science and Technology. So you can see these collaborations are connecting the dots. A student who is entering into an arts and science college or any other college will be having a three different dream to be achieved at the end of his course. Either he or she should go for a placement either in a private or a government concern, or for a higher education after undergraduate, either in India or in abroad, or to start a business, either to take care of their family business or to go for a startup. You can see all these collaborations are connecting and they're fulfilling each and every need of the student, whatever their dream it may be. If you want to start a business, if your dream is to start a business or to take care of your family business, you can see the EDCell, ECell, IIT Madras, Department of Science and Technology, and Vadvani Foundation is supporting you. They're offering a foundation course. They're offering a advanced course in entrepreneurship, where experts from Vadvani Foundation, they will sit with you. It's a 70 hours of foundation course. They will support you in developing your business proposal. They will support you in business feasibility study, and they will also guide you for the financial support to set up your business. If you want to go for higher education, you can see Manchester Metropolitan University and Harvard Business School and Harvard Business Publishing are supporting you to take new business concept and skill development courses, which will help you for higher education as well as in placements. So this is how the dream of each and every student is connected with the collaborations. 1 minute. Yeah, so this is a glimpse what we did in 2020. This is a small glimpse. We used to, as I said earlier, we used to offer expert conversation and workshop for each and every core papers. It's mandatory, and that's our academic plan. And the beauty is, if an expert conversation or guest, if a particular concept is given for a particular batch, that will not be repeated for the next batch, because the industry need differs. So our area of focus differs from batch to batch. It depends upon the need of the industry. And you can see apart from the regular teaching, what our students will do. Because when we see the 4 pillars of education: learning to know, learning to live together, learning to do, and learning to be. So apart from regular academic programs, we motivate the students to participate in international seminars and international conference organized by various academic institutions. I can see in the last year, totally 282 participations are there from students across the BBA department, and volunteering service, 12 sort of volunteering services are done. We're giving back to the society. But to say our second year BBA students has adopted 2 elementary schools in a village, and they are in the process to set up a library. They have gone for a book donation campaign, and the process is going on. Okay, and our research department, our Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science Research Department is motivating the students to go for field action projects, and they're motivating the students to publish research articles in UGC CAR journals. And totally 47 students have completed their summer internship. As I told earlier, this summer internship will give a personal and professional connect with the corporate, which will help you to achieve your dreams. And our students, learning by doing, our students used to organize the pop-up market, and last year the existing first year students have organized a virtual intra-college event. So organizing these kind of activities will make the students to learn by practicing it. You may learn what is management, okay, You may write in exams the concepts of management, but when it will be fulfilled, it will be fulfilled only when you practice it. So Kumara, class is the platform where you can learn and you can execute and practice, and you can feel the outcome in a short span of time, in the 3 years. You don't want to complete the 3 years. In the 3 years, if there is a management concept, what you're studying in day one, in day two or day three, you come up with a plan. That's the platform. So class is always encouraging the students to unbox your ideas and thoughts where you can excel, where we support you to excel in the future. And you can see the achievements of the students apart from apart from the co-curricular. We also motivate the students in extracurricular, where 6 of the students have been received best paper award from leading institutes across the state. And we can see a student in sports. There are 2 and 3 students in sports who achieved gold medal, and there is a guy in final year who has been selected for Group D National Bike Race Championship, and one of the final year students has been identified the campus ambassador for ESL IIT Madras. So these options, class is an Akshaya Patra where you can pick many more things from it. This is not only to the students who study. This is not only to the students, those who are skill oriented. This is to all the students where you can just swim in your dreams and you can make your dreams come true. And apart from these, how we are supporting the students? We are supporting the students both in a moral and in financial way, where we got and tie up with a company, Your Dost in Bangalore, where students will be given counseling. If a student, because nowadays we can see each and every one of us will be having a problem where that will be hiccup, that will be a block in achieving our dreams, and that will stop us to move forward. So you don't want to wait. You don't want to wait your parents. We don't want to wait for your thing. You can make a call to the company. They will give you counseling. And when it comes to college, mentor-mentee system is there. Each and every faculty will be given with 20 mentees. Okay. You can, the mentors and mentee meetings will be there each and every week. You can talk with your mentors. The mentors will support you in your academic and professional progression. And when it comes to financial support, the academically sound students on each and every year will be awarded with Mahatma Gandhi scholarship. You can see batch 2018, batch 2019 students, nearly their scholarship was around 2 lakhs for the students. Okay. And the most important part of a student's life, where I'm going to land after 3 years, what I'm going to do after 3 years. Today, by tomorrow, by June or July, I'll be stepping into class. So what I'm going to, where I'm going to be, there are the door. You don't want to wait for the placement, or you don't want to wait for the second year, third year for the placement training. Day one, even if you want to experience the pathway, kindly log into our application. From your application, we will try to trace where you want to be. It is not an ordinary application. There will be 7 to 8 pages of application. Kindly go through the application. You can see from there, we will try to map the student's career. What is your skill? In the application, you can see all the skill sets of the student will be collected, and it will be mapped with the career. So in semester 1, you can see we will support the student to discover yourself. Okay, where the student profiling will start. Not only semester 1, from your application, it will start. We will profile the students. We will give training, and we will give the opportunity to explore. Okay, so this travels across all the 6 semesters. It is not doing a placement training in the 5th semester and giving an order in the 6th semester. It is there, starts from your application. From there, we used to study. So due care is taken on each and every student. The dream differs, the aspiration differs from student to student. So from day one, we used to study the dream of every student, and each and every faculty and every policy of class will help the student to achieve. Okay, as I said, there are 3 ways. We will support you to take higher education in India. We will support you to take higher education in abroad. We will support you to start your own business. We will support you to take care of your family business. We will we will support you to get jobs in either it may be of a private company or it may be of a government sector, whatever it may be. So training program, guidance and mentor towards a pathway will start from day 1. Okay, so the entire program, the entire academic process, what I have told in the earlier slides, Either it can be of expert conversation, or it can be of workshop, or it can be of certificate course. All will end up in this. All are connected with this pathway to the students. So let me just do the next slide. You can just see this is how the profiling of each and every student was done in class. Each and every student will be given due care. What is your dream? What is your aspiration? What is your preferred location where you want to work? Okay, what are the preferred company you want to land? You can see a graph in the left corner of it, of this. What is the score of the individual on aptitude, reasoning, other things? What is the strength? So by profiling, we'll come to know the strength and weakness of each and every student, not weakness, where we want to grow ourselves. So training programs are again and again telling, when it comes to future center, training programs are customized. It's not, we got buckets of modules in training. Okay, so it's customized and tailor-made for each and every student. This is how profiling is done for each and every student, and it will support you to land up in a career. Okay, you can see this is the placement future center program, future center training program organized during this lockdown. You can see for entrepreneurship there is a program, for higher education there are few guests there. So this is how the future center and the other academic programs is connected to make you achieve the goal. And apart from this, there are 20 plus clubs out there. Okay, you will be given enough time. There is no time restriction to make yourself engaged in the clubs. Okay, and these clubs are fully driven by the students. Students, you can design the program for the clubs, you can take up the programs. Okay, the only thing is what management and what we faculty expect is creativity and innovation, where you have to stand alone and you want to make the institute stand alone. That's the only thing what we expect. So such a big opportunity is available there in class. Okay, and because in this lockdown we are much worried that you cannot visit the institute, such a beautiful institute. So to make it easy, we have prepared a virtual tour. Students, please, that's only 2 minutes, kindly see the virtual tour and feel the experience of being in a liberal arts institute. Stay for a minute. I'll just connect it. 1 minute. So soon after the announcement from government and announcement from the management, students will be permitted to visit the institute, wait for the announcement. And when it comes to how to apply, in the sense, there's a detailed process and you just want to experience the application process where nowhere else in India. Just it was designed in a way, okay, where a student has to log in and you have to create a small login and you have to go for the basic details and your skill set and about your family, about your dreams. Everything has to be filled in has to be recorded in a systematic way in the application. Based on based on the application, we will have a virtual interview, because last year due to this pandemic we conducted a virtual interview where, not an interview, to know about each other. A faculty, an institute want to know who's the candidate, and the candidate want to know where I'm going to join. So such a such knowing each other, that's a kind of process. And after that, a score will be given for each and every student, and your plus two score will also be considered. Your 10th, 11th plus two marks will also be considered. Okay, and based on this, your selection process will get complete. Okay, it's purely on merit basis. Okay, so if you want, just go and visit our website. It's my request, kindly go and visit our website. This is only a 10% what we have shared with you. Website will show you a lot, and try to visit our FB page for lot and lot of updates from the students community and how the students are engaged in making themselves and engage themselves to make their dreams come true. That's from our side. It's 7:29. We can have 5 minutes of Q&A sessions. So students and parents, if you got anything to be get clarified from our side, you can just ask us. Meanwhile, our manager promotions, Mr. Krishna Kumar, will share a small poll in the chat box. I request the students and participants to poll it. Yeah, now you can see, right? There is a poll. Only only 4 questions were there. Okay. I request the participants to, what do you really expect from a liberal arts college? There are 5 different options over there. Knowledge beyond curriculum, or what sort of holistic development or opportunity to enhance your skill, or interdisciplinary approach, experiential learning. What you really expect? So this is how we are planning our programs. Depends upon the expectations of the institute, depends upon the expectations of an student, of the industry. That's how we used to keep on redesign our programs and modules that will make the students as well as the industry to get fit. Yeah, yeah, good. Why liberal arts at Kumaraguru? Higher education abroad. I can see students are much interested in higher education abroad, and equally we can see startup. Nice. And to talk about startup, we got to forge an exclusive incubation center in Kumaraguru institutions. You just come up with an idea. An idea will make you to start your own business. You come up with an idea, a forge center will make your idea into a product or service, and that will support you to start your own business. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, we can see students who need to know more about Agent H Plus program. I'm sure students keep update with your Facebook and keep update with your mail and your phone inbox or WhatsApp, whatever it may be. So we will be designing an exclusive program, exclusive virtual open houses to know about the Agent H Plus program and about the international study visit and about the new programs. We are this year we are going to start as well as BBIB. An exclusive program will also be designed to know about the new programs, BSc Data Science and BBIB. I'm sure we will update you. Krishna Kumar sir.
Yes, sir.
I think we can wait for one or two students, please. Students and parents, please make it fast. We don't want to take your time. It's 7:30. If you will be, yeah. Okay, I think we can end the poll. Krishna Kumar sir, you can end the poll.
Done,
And
sir.
students, if you have, yeah. Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you for your pollings. And parents and students, if you have any doubts, please ask us. We are here to clarify your doubts or anything related to academics. எதனாலும் கேளுங்க, நாட் அன் இஷ்யூ. இது கேட்கலாமா கேட்க வேணாம்ல நீங்க யோசிக்க வேணாம். எனிதிங் எல்ஸ் யூ மே திங்க் தட் திஸ் மே பி சில்லியா இருக்கலாம், இல்ல இது கேட்டா அவர் என்ன நினைப்பா நினைக்கலாம். நத்திங் எல்ஸ். It's a platform where we want to get clarified because it's our future, right? So students can ask anything in the sense related to academic. Joel, can you hear me? Okay. Nikhil, Shafiq. Nikhil? Sir, I think you have to unmute Nikhil. Nikhil is trying to tell something. Nikhil, are you there?
He's already unmuted, sir.
Okay. So I think you have noted down the mail address over there, which was displayed in the virtual tour video. If you have any doubts or clarifications, you can visit our website. FAQs are there, and you can also raise clarifications over there. Our admissions team will support you. You can also make a call for clarifications. Krishna Kumar sir, I request Fatima Dasnovis from 2nd BBA to give a closed remarks.
So to believe in something bigger than yourself is to recognize reality. With this note, I would like to conclude this virtual open house by thanking you all for your patient listening and healthy participation. Hope this session has given a clear picture about our institution and the courses we provide here. Special mention to all the parents for spending your valuable time with us and showing interest towards class. I would like to show my gratitude towards our management, faculty members, and the principal for making this virtual open house happen. Once again, I thank you all and have a nice evening.
Thank you so much, Fatima. And students, for students and parents, virtual open house has been scheduled on each and every department. Okay, the schedule is available there on our website and on our Facebook. So for each and every department, they have arranged a virtual open house that will help you to explore across disciplines, either it may be of management or commerce or psychology, political science, economics. Okay, so you can try to explore all those things. Okay, anyway, thank you all, and thank you for being with us. Stay connected with us in our social media platform for updates and for interesting programs. Thank you all. Good night.